Hello, the National Business Information Clearinghouse and Entrepreneurial Development Center welcomes you to our series on establishing credit. This module focuses on how to establish your personal credit. First, let's take a moment to understand the two basic types of credit, installment and revolving. Installment credit is when you borrow money for a major purchase and repay it in regular payments over time, such as a car loan or home mortgage. Revolving credit is when you borrow up to a predetermined limit on a credit card, for example, without a specific payoff time. If you're looking to establish credit, you typically want to borrow money in the form of a loan or credit card from a lender. Keep in mind that lenders extend credit to people with credit worthiness, because the more credit worthiness you have, the less of a risk you are to a lender. So what is credit worthiness? At a very basic level, credit worthiness includes credit history, determined by reviewing your credit report. Work history, lenders want you to demonstrate the ability to hold down a job. Residence history, lenders also review how often you move and whether you rent or own a home. Character, believe it or not, this can be based on how you look when you go into the lender's office. Do you present yourself in a professional manner? Do you seem trustworthy? Are you neat in appearance? Now, what do you do if you want to establish a personal credit history? To establish credit for the first time, consider the following sources: utilities and telephone in your name, department store or gas station card, secured credit card, bank card, personal or student loans, home mortgage. Let's learn more about some of these sources of credit. One way to establish credit is to start small, just by paying your utility bills. Put the utilities in your name. Then, pay your electric, gas, telephone, cable TV, and mobile phone bills on time. This helps to establish a track record of on-time payments. If you don't qualify for a major credit card, apply for a department store or gas card. These are usually easier to get, and the credit limit is typically low. However, the interest rates tend to be very high. So whenever you make a purchase, pay the balance on time and in full. To establish a history of good credit, make sure the credit card you're applying for reports to at least one of the three major credit reporting agencies: Equifax, Experian, TransUnion. If your payment history has been spotty, you may want to apply for a secured credit card. With a secured credit card, you fund an account up front and then charge expenses on it, usually an amount from $300 to $5,000 that sits in a low-interest savings account. That amount is used to secure the credit card. A secured card will show up on your credit report and, if used responsibly, can help you build a good credit history. To build a solid credit rating, keep the balance low and pay it in full each month. A prepaid debit card is another form of credit that ensures you don't extend beyond your means and lets you control how much you spend. However, it doesn't appear on your credit report. After you've consistently made regular payments on utilities and other monthly bills, consider taking out a small loan from your bank and paying back the loan on time through regularly scheduled payments. If you can't get a loan on your own, get someone trustworthy to co-sign on a loan for you. But keep in mind that if you don't pay the loan back, the person who co-signed is responsible to do so. That makes it especially important to pay off the loan. Here are some other ways you can establish and maintain good credit. Save your remittance receipts and any other regular payment records. In the future, these may prove to be good indicators of your ability to make regular, on-time payments. Always be careful to guard your account numbers. If your card is lost or stolen, report it immediately. Beware of scams and credit card fraud. Don't give your credit card number over the phone or email to anybody you don't know. If an email comes to you from your bank, show the email to your personal banker. In almost every case, the email will be fraudulent. Get a copy of your credit report. You can receive one free copy each year. Check for mistakes and make corrections. It's time to test yourself. Answer true or false. A car loan is an example of installment credit, repaying in regular payments over time. The more credit worthiness you have, the more risk you are to a lender. Paying utilities, which are in your name, can help to establish a track record of on-time payments. You can receive a free copy of your credit report each year. Congratulations! You've now learned what it takes to establish your personal credit. For more information on this topic, take the Credit Worthiness Self-Assessment found on the Business Information Clearinghouse under Getting a Loan, or visit one of our customized business information clearinghouses. These websites give you access to a variety of free resources for starting and growing your business. Thank you for visiting the Entrepreneurial Development Center presented by the National Business Information Clearinghouse. This program was made possible by the generous support of founding sponsor, Western Union.